today I am going to be showing you two different looks that we can get out of this palette right here, which is the Addiction Shadow Palette number 3. It is a stunning, beautiful, romantic palette that you can create so many looks with, but today we're just going to be creating two. I'm going to show you one using some more of these neutral tones, and then another incorporating more of these purples. So let's get started. Before we do anything, we always need to start with our eye primer. This is the Moodstruck Eye Primer. It will make your eyeshadow last all day long. It will not crease. I promise you, at the end of the day, you're gonna be a little sad looking at your beautiful eyeshadow and saying, I have to wash this off. So I'm taking a little bit and I'm just gonna pat this all over my eye. Then we're gonna let that dry for a second. For our more purple eye, we are going to start using that Determined shade right here, which is our perfect transition shade, with our beloved blending brush. Just tap that right in here, tap it off, and we're going to start pressing this into the outer corner and sweeping in windshield wiper motions across our eye, right in our crease. Now that we have Determined as our transition shade, we are going to go into this beautiful shade Flippant right here. It's a satin, very light purple shade. It's so pretty. And I'm going to take my liner shader brush, tap that in there, get it all over, tap it off, and then press it all over my eyeball. Can you see those purple undertones coming out? So pretty! Then I'm going in with my crease brush. Now this is an absolute game changer for your makeup. It fits perfectly into that crease and really targets the color where you want it to go. We are going into this shimmer purple shade right here. I'm just gonna load up my brush, tap it off. We're making a V in the outer corner. We are gonna start by pressing. That way we don't have the fallout down our cheeks, and then we can start blending it in like that. I am bringing mine in just a little bit, just to deepen the look. And then with the excess pigment I have on here, I'm gonna drag it under my eye, just part of the way. Just makes everything look really cohesive over here. Okay, now we gotta blend. So take out that handy dandy magic wand and just make circular motions, sweeping motions until we have it blended and flawless. And I'm doing nothing special whatsoever. Then with the tip of my liner shader brush, I'm just gonna go under here and blend that out so it's not so harsh. Now we just need our highlight. And we are going to go into Smitten, which is the perfect highlight, and I am going to use my liner shader brush, put a little bit under my brows. Then pop some in the inner corner, and I'm going to sweep this onto my lid just a little bit. Let's put on some mascara really quick, and we will have our beautiful purple romantic look completely finished. There you have it, our beautiful purple smoky eye romantic look from palette number 3 using only 3 colors. For a more neutral look, perhaps an everyday look, or if you just feel more comfortable wearing a neutral look, let's go in and use some of these neutral shades over here. Once again, before we do anything on our eyes, we must use our eye primer. It's gonna help your colors stay vibrant, true to color, not get muddied at all. You hardly need any. It's gonna last you forever and always. We're still gonna use the same transition shade Determined because it's perfect for everything. Starting in the outer corner, sweeping across just in our crease to get that transition shade in there to transition between our lighter and our deeper tones. All right, I'm gonna take my liner shader brush and go into the shade Smitten. It is a beautiful highlight shade as well, and I'm just putting this all over my lid. Mostly focusing on the inner corner. Who doesn't love shimmer? I mean, come on. So romantic when you just flutter your eyeballs. It really shows up. Going in with my blending brush to just blend this all out. Now I'm going to take my crease brush. Going into this shade, Ecstatic, press this down and then back up to avoid any fallout. I'm going to kind of bring this in the outer third of my eye in a V shape, but still on my lid, not just on the crease. Because we are using this shade as our crease shade and also just to blend in between that very bright highlight and then this gorgeous shade as well, which can also be worn as a lid shade because you have this beautiful irate dark shade in black, jet black over here, which can be used as a liner or you can use it to deepen your look. Today we are not going to, simply because we are wanting to keep this something that every woman will feel comfortable wearing. Once again, I'm going to drag this under here just a little bit. Have no fear, we're going to blend it out. I'm going to take this blending brush, which is a must-have if you would like your shadows to be flawless. What do we think, ladies? So pretty. Now, to make it a little more romantic, I'm going into this shade, Tickled. It's more of a pink shade. It's got those warmer tones. I'm using my blending brush, and I'm just gonna put this like I would for a transition shade. Do you see how it warmed up my eye a little bit? It's so beautiful. This is a totally optional thing that you can do, but I think it just makes the look really come alive and look extremely romantic. Adds that little pop of something that people are going to be wondering, what is that? And you're going to be like, it's my secret. My secret weapon is Tickled. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm just gonna take that Smitten, the highlight shade, and put it right under my brows to make everything look cohesive and blend it all together. Let's pop on some mascara and our neutral look from palette number 3 will be finished. Ladies, there's our completed look two entirely different eye looks created from the same eyeshadow palette. And let me tell you, there are a zillion others that you can create. These are only two out of probably 100 that you can create from this palette. It is just a stunning palette. It goes so well with every single eye color, every single skin tone, every hair color, whatever your features may be. This palette and both of the eye looks that I did will look beautiful on you. I promise. So those are your looks from palette number 3. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you soon.